It's 2026 and a random video from I-95 in South Florida breaks the internet. Some guy cruising in a convertible gets filmed and everyone starts screaming,
Jeffrey Epstein is alive!
Meet Palm Beach Pete, Silver Fox, shades on, vibes immaculate. But is he really the guy who supposedly died in 2019? Or just the wildest doppelganger moment we've seen? Today we're going through the real facts. His background, the party overlap, the sus rich glow up, and those eerie similarities. His real name is Peter Simel, known locally as Palm Beach Pete.
He's around 71 to 72 years old now.
Born on the Upper East Side in New York and lived that NYC life for decades.
Back in his youth and prime,
He was a Division I college tennis player and gold medalist. He worked in commercial real estate in New York, spent time in the Soho fashion scene too. Now retired in Palm Beach. He plays tennis almost every day, grabs lunch in town, watches hockey, and has kids.
So cute!
He even popped up briefly on season 4 of Real Housewives of New York around 2011. Sanjia Morgan greeted him with a kiss at a party. His hair was darker back then, but the Silver Fox energy was already there. It's March 2026, the video drops. Pete's driving, backwards cap, and the comments explode.
Epstein is alive and in Palm Beach.
His phone started blowing up for hours and he had no idea at first. The resemblance is straight up uncanny. Same silver gray hair, the rectangular gigantic forehead, a crooked nose shape, and overall facial structure. Even the voice cadence when he talks.
Good morning, everybody. Palm Beach Pete from sunny Florida. Not a cloud in the sky. I'm off to play some tennis.
I'd like to answer that question as well, like all your other questions today. However, I have to follow my attorney's advice.
But real differences are there too. His bottom lip sits a bit more pronounced. Ear shape isn't identical. Pete himself leans into it now, saying he's just me being me, and he's not changing his look.
Did you ever think about just shaving your hair or changing your look, or are you just embracing this?
I'm not going to change. Just I can hold my head high. I didn't do anything. I just happen to have similar looks.
He joked he's the better looking guy.
I'm just a better looking version than Jeffrey.
And I mean, he literally mogs Epstein and our grandpas at a holy 71. Now the part that gets extra interesting. Pete has openly said he crossed paths with Epstein back in New York.
Have you and Jeffrey Epstein ever been in the same room together?
I was at a party and he was at that party.
He knew Epstein's brother Mark. He first bonded over the guy's big standard poodles walking in the garment district. Then he'd see Jeffrey at some parties. In his own words, Epstein was kind of creepy, often just sitting on the couch, keeping to himself, super mysterious.
Back in the day, when I was living in the city, I went to a couple of parties and Epstein was there at a party and he was kind of creepy, just sitting on a couch, staying to himself. He was mysterious. People didn't know how he made his money and where he, what his story was.
Pete calls him a very bad person and a monster, stressing, I have nothing to do with that. He's dead and I'm alive.
This guy is dead and he was a really bad person.
After going viral, he posts a clip arriving on a private jet to LA for content. Internet went, how does that work? He even said something like you can get away with a lot if you're wealthy enough. Conspiracy side says he had a plastic surgery. He faked his death and then rebranded himself in Palm Beach. Same age range, New York roots, elite circles overlapping, and a Jewish background. This all fuels the he is or he's not talk. But the real facts are Epstein died in 2019. Official ruling suicide while in jail. No credible evidence ties Pete to any of the crime. He's a separate guy, a former tennis player, and a real estate retiree who just looks strikingly similar and had loose party overlap decades ago. As for Pete, he's milking a 15 seconds video of him full time. So yeah, that's it for today's video. See you in the next one, and please do subscribe my channel for more interesting ones.
I'm still talking to the same person if I was at my home in Palm Beach.
My home in Palm Beach.